Hi, so this is an update after my surgery. Well, actually, it's an update of the process of my surgery. So I'd had a text message to say, sorry, I'm a little bit rosy, to say, are you okay? Going to the airport, went to the airport. This is from the Medlife Group, by the way. Went to the airport, got on the plane, dead easy. Pandemic going on, so everybody had the masks on. However, I hadn't eaten since Saturday night. This was now Monday. Yeah, Monday. I was sat on the plane and there was somebody now. Not many people order food on a plane, do they? I had somebody who ordered a Sunday dinner. So I'm sat there, not eating. I've had nothing but water. And the woman at the side of me is sat eating a chicken roast dinner. Oh yes, I just wanted to steal one of those roast potatoes. So thankfully I'd taken an eye mask, so it just kind of got my head down. Anyway, landed in Turkey. Got a text message as soon as I got off the plane. Hi Kirsty, hope your flight was okay. Your driver's going to be waiting outside. There he was with his little iPad waiting for me with my name on it. Goes, meets him. Off in this Mercedes van, like the people carrier. So it was a fancy one though. I was singing and dancing, all fancy lights inside and everything, absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice. I thought, oh, I feel a bit like a celebrity. So no, that was really good. And he took me to the Radisson, Park Inn by Radisson Hotel. That was in Izmir, and I was checked in absolutely fine. They had all my details. Got another text message, hi Kirsty, I hope you're finding the hotel okay. Somebody will be there to pick you up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Promptly. Fine, goes to sleep, cracking night's sleep, amazing bed. Wakes up in the morning, another text message, hi Kirsty, hope you slept well. Just a reminder, somebody will be there at 8 o'clock. Goes downstairs, meets at 8 o'clock. Dead. In fact, she was about 5 minutes early. The lovely Tucci. She was the translator from the Medlife Group. She was really, really lovely. Really lovely. She took me to the hospital. Straight in the hospital, sat around just for about 5-10 minutes. Somebody took my bag away for me. Oh, we met Farouk. Farouk was lovely. He was the social media guy, so he was going to be kind of following my journey, seeing what I was doing. And also there as well was the assistant to the consultant. She's the #1 assistant. She's like his right-hand woman. And she was with me through all the tests. So then we started with the testing. The tests consisted of, and these are just off the top of my head, bloods, scan, x-ray, saw a cardiologist, saw an asthma specialist, had an ECG, loads, absolutely loads and loads of different tests. And this was all in the space of about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes. It was crazy how quickly everything was. Super, super efficient. Didn't feel at any point that I wasn't understanding what was going on. Any questions that I asked, they were answered. Now I would say to anybody that is going to do this surgery, make sure you ask a lot of questions as you're going through. They will answer them. Don't feel like, oh well, there's a language barrier, you can't ask. Do it, ask the questions. So yeah, so that was really quickly. Oh, did I say I saw the asthma specialist as well as doing a peak flow test because I am asthmatic? Not a problem. Right, we'll take you to your hospital room now. Took me to my hospital room. I said, I'm really tired. Now, bearing in mind, so this is Tuesday lunchtime now. I haven't eaten since Saturday. I haven't had anything but water. So by this point, I'm quite tired. I'm really tired. Kind of go to sleep. So yeah, that's fine. So got my head down for a couple of hours. Then a nurse came in. Again, Tucci explained to me, you need to put the socks on. Gorgeous socks. Gorgeous. I've had hospital socks on before when I've had surgery here in the UK. these bad boys were something else. They came right up my leg. And if you've got a bit of a big leg, it wasn't easy. I'm tired, I'm low on energy, and I'm having a row with these big socks. Anyway, it was hilarious trying to get them on. So I put these socks on. Then they said to me, somebody will come and get you between 5 and 5:30 to take you down for your surgery. I was like, oh no, in between then I'd met the consultant, came to see me, asking me if everything was okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, so they'd said to me, somebody will come down for you between 5 and 5:30 to take you down to theatre. Could you please get your gown on and have that on from about 4:30? Yeah, no problem, puts that on. It's a bit see-through, which I was a little bit conscious of. However, you're going down to surgery, and when you go down to surgery, you are covered with a sheet when you do go down. So I'm sat there and waiting, got my gorgeous socks on, my beautiful gown on, dead on 5 o'clock, bang, came down, took me down to what I thought was going to be theatre. However, I didn't go straight to theatre. I went and I had a camera down my throat. Sorry, backtracking. I had a drip put in, I had a cannula put in, and I was on a drip, obviously giving me fluids because I was nil by mouth. So I couldn't have anything at all. Now, it wasn't the easiest having nil by mouth for such a long period of time, I'll be quite honest, because being a foodie, it's torture, because your body's constantly kind of telling you, need food, need food, need food. So I didn't have anything, and I was on the drip, and anyway, so they took me down. We're going to put a camera down your throat, make sure, the consultant told me this, we're going to put a camera down your throat, make sure everything's okay. Brilliant. Puts camera down. Next thing, everything was fine. I'm being wheeled out, waiting outside the operating theatre. Didn't wait long at all. 10 minutes, 15 minutes max. They then wheeled me into the operating theatre. Said, right, you need to get yourself on the bed. Now, at first I was, well, that's a bit strange. Normally you put to sleep and then you put on the bed. I wasn't put on the bed. However, thinking about it, if you're carrying a lot of weight, they don't want to be shifting big fat me onto the bed because they're going to put the backs out. Makes sense. And then put your arms out. So I put my arms out down by my sides, and they just kind of tied my arms to the bed, which obviously, I don't know, they need my arms out the way, they don't need to be flopping them around, do they? So next thing, right, we're going to put you to sleep. The consultant had been to see me. He'd been to see me outside the theatre and then again in the theatre. Right, okay, Kirsty, we're going to put you to sleep now. This was 5:30, 6:15. So I've gone down at 5, had the camera down straight away, bish bash, but literally they know to the letter what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. It's amazing. Put to sleep. Next thing I know, I'm waking up. I'm back in my hospital room. I'm in bed. I'm a little bit groggy. I'm a little bit, what's going on? Here is the unladylike bit. I coughed and peed. Thankfully, the blessing in disguise, in my room, there were 2 beds and they'd put me in the incorrect bed. So I was quite glad. I got up then and went and got in my own bed, and the nurse came in and he was like, oh, are you okay? You okay? I was like, yes, I'm fine, I'm fine. A majority of the nurses, or at least a couple of the nurses, spoke English. So it wasn't all fantastic English, but majority of them spoke, they could understand you. If they couldn't, or they struggled, because obviously the translator wasn't with me all the time, somebody there would understand what I was saying. When I woke up, didn't really feel a lot, wasn't in massive amounts of pain, groggy, felt swollen. But once I got in my own bed, stripped down from my wee-soaked clothing, as I was coming round, I felt very groggy, like you do from an anaesthetic. I started to feel a little bit tender. It's a little bit sore. Like I said, I was quite swollen. And it wasn't the easiest to move around initially because you're frightened. You're frightened to death. Oh my God, am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? Am I going to do the other? But you don't do anything. I was allowed to sip water very quickly. Right, we needed to sip water now. They needed me, oh sorry, this was the day after. They needed me to drink this blue liquid. And the blue liquid, because you have a drain, sort of 4 scars. There are 2 that are probably about this big. Probably not even, yeah, they're probably about not that big. There's 2 like that, and then there's 2 probably about 1 centimetre. In one of the longer ones, there is a drain, but that's to make sure that the surgery that they've done isn't leaking in any way. What I would advise, when they say get up and walk, get up and walk. Now, I don't react well to the gas. I've had the gas previously when I've had surgeries in the UK and when I was sterilised many years ago, and I reacted really badly to it. And some people do react really badly to it. So they say to you, get up, walk about. When they tell you walk up and down the corridors, do it. Listen to what they're saying, because it works the gas out of your system, works it out of your body, works it up. So it's uncomfortable. And I would say that that's the most uncomfortable part about it. But maybe that was because it's my personal bad experience and because I don't react well to it. Apart from that, quite quickly, swelling started going down. I could feel myself feeling less and less bruised and less sore. This was the day, so the day after, and then I had 1 more night in hospital. Again, walking around. I did have painkillers because it was sore. It was. There was sore, and there was a little bit of fear of, I don't necessarily want this painkiller to wear off because I don't know what the pain is actually going to be like. But once I wasn't on painkillers, it really wasn't that bad. I felt sore. I felt tender. I didn't feel like I'd just had major surgery. The way I was looked after was amazing. There was somebody there constantly, all the time. Yeah, the service was fantastic. There were a lot of other people there that were having the same surgery. So in the hospital itself, absolutely fantastic. They couldn't look after you enough. It was fantastic. Where here in the UK, I've known myself, you press the buzzer, you're pressing and pressing and pressing, and nobody comes. No, but that, I'm not slagging them off. Hats off to the nurses in the UK. They work their backsides off. Underfunded. That's another subject. So let's not get into that one now. But yeah, the amount of staff that there was on was brilliant, and I felt very looked after and like they gave a damn. It wasn't at any point did I feel that it was like cut and shut, right, bish, but like a conveyor belt. Not at all. I felt very looked after. It was great, and it was more than I'd actually anticipated, especially for the price that I paid. The service that Medlife made sure that I got was mind-blowing, and it puts you at ease that you know that the service you've received so consistent that your recovery is going to be as easy. And yeah, I'll leave that there. I'll do another video, but it was fantastic. They looked after me. I wish I'd done it years ago because it was so easy. I went on my own, not scary at all, especially now, because I'd gotten to know people through the Medlife Group, talking to them online. But then when you meet these people in person, I can't stress to you enough how much I would recommend doing this. Like I said, I wish I'd done it 10 years ago. I really, really do. I feel so silly. Because I just think, wow, I've wasted all those years stressing and letting weight sort of take over and run my life for me, and stress and it constantly be a battle. But Medlife made it so easy. There's going to be more updates on what happened, but this main one is just about the surgery. If you've any questions, excuse me, I belched. That's another thing you'll learn about. However, I'll tell you that in another video. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Don't hesitate. Don't think, oh God, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm scared. What if this? What if that? You've probably as much chance of something messing up as you would have paying 3 times the amount in the UK. And you get looked after a hell of a lot better. So don't think about it. Just do it. Any questions at all, let me know. Drop them in the comments box. I'm on Instagram and Kirsty's Weight Loss Surgery. Facebook, Kirsty Harper. And what am I? Oh, on TikTok, I'm Kirsty Kirsty_did. Yeah, so if you want to know more, there's many ways to contact me there. Let me know. I'll answer as many questions as I can. But yeah, best decision I ever made. My recovery is going to be in another video. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.